Hello infidels, and welcome to part 2 of my Kerbal Space Program Let's Play. The Permadeath with a Twist. It's actually a bit jittery there. Yes, we've renamed it the Infidel Space Program, because I have rebranded my channel the Infidel Gaming. I didn't really have a name before anyway. So yes, I am the Infidel Gamer now. Infidels. Today we're gonna launch back to serious mode, back to space mode, and intelligent mode. We're going to launch moon base. We're going to the moon. Yeah, we're gonna send up this like mobile base stroke laboratory where they can do all their shiz and whatnot up on the moon after we launched our Kerbal. Oh, Hubble. It's got a little camera on it. Sorry, I don't know what's going on. I've been playing a lot of games today and I haven't had a restart of my computer for ages, so a little jittery. So we've got a radio, so we can keep in contact with the Space Center mission control. We've got a camera on, just so we can record and look and take footage of the moon. And yeah, this is our habitation module. It's got like a living area. These expand. It's got like a vegetation growth area, so we can test and see and grow food for our Kerbals. Some lights, power, thrusters. I'm using radio engines, so it's compact. So this should get us down okay. I have parachutes on. You're probably wondering why. Because they're obviously going to come back one day. And I think I put a docking port on. No, I didn't. So yeah, these won't be ever docking to anything. So yeah, they're just going to go there for a few months or years. I don't know, it depends how it goes, I guess. We won't leave them there forever. They will come home. We'll do a swap out as well of the crew. There's only 2 in there, but we can fit more in here, I think. So yeah, that's it guys. We've got some lights. These are fuel tanks, that's RCS, that's normal fuel. This actually holds fuel as well anyway. And we've got some lander legs on. This is the home 3M system, like habitation. There's an actual garage as well, which we can send later with a small little rover in for them to use and drive about on the moon and explore. We'll send it up at a later date. So that's it really. So let's go ahead and launch this, and I need to put some launch clamps on. I think all this is set on the right. I forgot my mouse isn't showing, so when I'm pointing at things you're not seeing it, but I think it's pretty straightforward the way I was showing you at the top here. You can obviously go over everything again. Right, that'll do. So we'll go ahead and launch. I'll speed the launch up, but I'll slow down when we get up and orbit, because I want to show if you can't get to the moon, or you're a new player and you're a bit confused of how to get there, I'll show you an easy way to get a straight encounter with it, even though it's pretty simple to get one. So I'll see you on the launch pad guys. so we're up and the radio is going crazy here. Oh, that's why. Let's turn the volume down. You'll hear him talking to mission control. Yeah, it wasn't the most efficient launch, but we had plenty of fuel left in that, so it didn't matter.
No, that's not. There's not.
That's Jim and Ludsey. And that's mission control telling them that they yeah, they were a bit naughty on their launch, so naughty boys. So yeah, I'll leave that. Every time it chatters I'll stop talking. Basically though guys, what you want to do if you want a moon encounter is you zip around until, because if we launched it, like if we burnt towards it here, we would come here and we would miss it. So the best way to do it is to go into normal view, zip around first, and then as soon as you see the moon rise on the horizon, then you start to burn prograde towards it. I'll show you. Let's just zip around a bit first. Doesn't really matter about your orbit as long as you're in an orbit if you're going to the moon. I did leave that in the atmosphere, so it should burn up after a while. So if I just get near, so you see we're obstructed by a Kerbal now to the moon. Now if I slow down, we'll go in, and then which way are we travelling? This way. So the moon will rise in front of us, and as soon as we see the moon we start to burn on this marker, the prograde, and we'll get an encounter. So if I speed up now just a little bit and we'll watch it. So as soon as we see it, there we go, see? So now we'll just hit this and start burning. So there's our baby burning away with the cool thrusters. Now watch. Oh, hang on. Alright, we're miles out, that's cool. So yeah, set that as target. I'm not on the prograde there. So yeah, full thrust. Seems a bit loud. I thought I turned the game volume down, but it should go quiet when we zoom out, but I don't know. If you can't hear me now, then I'll adjust the volume again when I play it back, and I'll have to do a bit of post commentary or something. So yeah. Will you be quiet, ladies and gentlemen? Let me just turn that down a sec. There we go. Oh, no, I don't need to do that. Alright, that should be good. Yeah, so now we're near. If I just burn slowly, there you go, for an encounter. And then just bring it in to the periaps you want. Okay. Just remember there's no gravity on the moon, so well, that's a direct encounter. Yeah, sod it, we'll go for it. So yeah, let's just head on over to the moon. There she is. If we stay in this view, we should slowly see us getting closer and closer to it. It's hard to keep track because the camera moves with you. Whoa, yeah, see. Yeah, you can see we're on a collision course with it. Slowly coming in. The camera angle may change when you hit the sphere of influence of the moon. Yeah. So when it does that, you have to find it again, wherever it is. There. No, that's Kerbal. Where is? Ah, there you are. You ugly, ugly thing. So what's our service? Surface. So I'm going to go ahead and point away because we're going directly for it like this. I mean, you could like be sensible and get into an orbit and then pick a spot, but we're just going to go straight down on it because we're gangster like that, and it's a permadeath, so we want it to be risky, don't we? So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and zoom in fast, and we'll start. Let's just check on the. Hang on, is that? Yeah. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I'll start. We don't have to worry about that anymore, so we can do everything on here now. We'll start killing this speed. Although we're quite far away. Oh, our fuel's gone down quite a lot actually. Still got fuel. Full tank. Sod it, let's just go. Let's just go Gangnam Style at it. This is true infidel space program. This is how we do things. We like to push the boundary. I'm pretty sure I don't. Yeah, I think if you get into an orbit first, you won't have to kill so much at this speed. Just for your reference. I'll just slowly burn and kill it. They're not happy with me sending them on a collision course like this. But you know, I think we've got enough fuel to do this. We need enough to get back, that's the thing. Although we don't have to. We can leave this base there and then just send people there and back with, you know, like a shuttle bus. But ideally we want fuel in this. Otherwise it's, you know, a waste of money. Because if we return it, then we can. Although all this is going to be smashed. Because that's not coming home. So I think we might leave it there for now until we need to clean up, or if we upgrade it or something. So yeah, this might take some time actually. Didn't really think about. I didn't plan this through. That's the fun part of this game. You can just do what you want. So when I first started, I probably would have just wait for them to reply. Bloody hell. That was a long one. Right. Yeah, I probably would have crashed and failed, but I think I'm at a stage where I can be a bit cocky and challenge myself a little. Should have enough fuel here, easy. Slowly coming down. Yeah, I'm staying on the retro because obviously that's the actually the surface would be better now. We'll switch to the surface. I think that's like our horizontal speed, isn't it? The surface wise, because we're moving that speed across the surface like horizontally. So when that's 0, we should be going straight down. To keep on this so I'm a little worried about the fuel actually. I'm going to need some thrust at the end. So yeah, this isn't the most efficient way to do it, guys. You can get into an orbit first. Although I don't know, I can't really, my head's not with it for the math side right now. So yeah, I can pretty much kill that. I can kill that speed no problem with a quick thrust. I might have to turn them buggers off for a while, or just make it. There you go. So 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. No, 1.5 minutes to 3 minutes before they chat. I know it's an important time though. Let's get the legs out. And we're gonna put the lights on. just for aesthetics. So you can see the rocks are coming into view. Right, I'm gonna just kill a bit of speed here. Yeah, we're picking up speed. Whoa, what the hell? Why is that not slowing us down? What's going on? That was weird. Something blew up as well. Oh, the legs have gone. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. That was weird. I hadn't experienced that before. Alright. This is touch and go, guys. We need to... Jesus Christ, I'm making a meal of this. Alright. I'm gonna get us down. I'm gonna get us down. Oh, there we go. That's good, that's good. Now, just... bounce, bounce. Yeah, so much for being cocky here. Right, hold. Okay, we lost our landing legs because of these thrusters. And this is going to look a bit weird when I deploy it now. But we got down, we're safe, and they landed. Just a minor issue, nothing to worry about really. Just no legs. I'll extend the ladder for what it's worth. There we go. Right, let's open these. Yeah, this is the money shop. So yeah, this is... Oh, it's not going to lift us up, is it? Yeah. Oh crap. Yeah, this is why I needed the legs. Although it's stabilised us actually. So yeah, these two are like laboratory and living area. And then, as you can see in here, we've got plants growing. So that's our hovering lab. Unintended, but that looks quite cool. I thought this was just going to mesh collide into the ground sort of thing and look ugly, but... And you can get in this hatch. How many does it hold? 6. Sweet. So yeah, we can send some more guys over. And we'll send one in there now. Actually, let's just rename this to a base, because that's what it is. So guys, we are down, we're safe, and we've got no legs. Who's going in? Jumo Ludzi, Jumo Ludzi. Lucky dip. Ludzi. Right, this will probably let go there, and then grab. Ow. Okay, that didn't go to plan. I didn't put some ladders on that bit. So our first Kerbal on the moon. Victory jump. Does he land? He lands. It's quite dark. Let's put his lights on. So he's going to go in the hatch. And he's inside. This is... Oh, look at that. Nice little view there. Yeah, this is inside the top cockpit. I don't think you can look inside the bottom one. But there's our home. That's pretty cool actually. Didn't expect to get a good view like that straight away. So yeah, this is our home from home. Yes, they're just confirming that we made it safely. So yeah, I can't IVA in here unfortunately. That would be good though. That's what they need to work on actually. IVA and being able to move around inside the ships, because that would make the game awesome. They'll kind of need to, I don't know how to explain it, like, you know, you've got map view and then you've got, you know, this view, then you need another kind of exist in space or whatever for the in-vehicle stuff. Because obviously this is a different part. I don't know how to explain it. You probably know what I mean. You know, you've got this part of the game, and then you've got the map part of the game, and then they can add an in-view of the vehicle part of the game. But I guess that would be hard work. Yeah, I'm not sure we're going to have enough to get home, but I can always rescue them anyway. Even if we try to get them home and the capsule like gets lost halfway, I can go and collect it because I got the tools and equipment. Infidel Space Agency is well equipped. So that's it, guys. I hope you liked it. Stay tuned. Actually, we've got one more thing to do. We've got our camera to play with. I don't want to fix it. And hello, you probably won't notice anything different, but I forgot I set this rotatron here. You can control it. You can control it here, but I set one of the rotation buttons to the same key as my stop and start recording, so I cut out a lot of stuff. So basically, we don't need to use that anyway. So yeah, I'm just going to show you the camera because it's pretty cool. And my game's started to bugger up a bit because I tabbed out and it's a bit hardcore, this game. So yeah, we can zoom in and look at our home planet. If I press caps lock for fine controls, we can get a bit of a smoother. And let's zoom in on the light part. So yeah, a bit rocky, but it's the physics obviously. Probably slightly moving on the surface, shaking. Yeah, you can see because my mouse isn't moving there. Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? I'm zooming quite good, quite far. Actually, where are we in relation to Minmus? Ah, we're in a bad spot. Yeah, it's blocked. Because we could probably get a nice view of Minmus with this camera. He just said he don't want to look at Minmus. And he said he's tired of my shit. And he doesn't like the fact that they're stranded. Right, let's zoom in on some rocks. Oh, it's a bit kind of crazy there. Need to get it kind of centered, so you can zoom right in. I did get a really nice detail of some rock, but I cut it out because I was using the Z, and there you go, you're gonna get a good shot here. So that's the power of the laser curve. Yeah, look at that. Pretty good, isn't it? Pretty impressive. So yeah, this is the infidel equipment that our lucky Kerbals are using. Infidel Space Agency is rocking. So next, that's it for this one for now. Pretty good mission so far. Wasn't the most efficient with my fuel because yeah, we've used all of this tank and pretty much all of that. Although you don't need hardly any to get back home. But I don't think this needs to come home because the only part that's going to come home is the pod and the parachutes, because this decouples because it wouldn't be able to hold all this weight, so that'd be a waste of money. So I think we will leave the base here. We'll just swap out the crew every now and again. And I think next mission we'll start building our interplanetary vessel. We'll have like 2 of these habitation modules on it, and we'll break out the caffeine and the mining equipment. So yeah, because this was a success, the agency is going to fund us and give us more money for our colonization project, so we can actually go and get to other planets and mine the resources for our benefit and profit. So yeah, if you don't play the game or you don't know what caffeine is, it's a mod. It adds a resource to the planets. You have to scan for it, find it, and then you can mine it and convert it into fuel and RCS and everything. So I hope you liked it, guys. That's it for me in this episode. We're just a little speck on the moon in a diamond encrusted rock bed. And if you like the video and want to see more, then hit the like and subscribe, leave your comments and whatever you want to do, or you can just ignore all that, whatever. I'm not here for popularity or fame, I just like making the videos and playing the game, and we're gonna have some cool shit going on. So see you next video.